Yeah, we'll just keep that going, Ron. Well, my next guest is ABC Fox 45, ABC 22, Fox 45, Lisa Barhorst. Please make her very welcome. Back to the show. Hey, ho. Hey, Lisa.
See you
So
again.
glad to have you back.
Good to be here again.
You know, it was January when you were here last.
I know.
January.
Wow, time flies.
And you told me something, and I was very surprised. If I remember correctly, you said only 15% of the managers of stations were women.
Yeah, less than 15% of
What
all
do we got to do to change that?
television
Because I told you I'd
stations in the
work for a woman
country.
over a man any day.
Yep, less than 15%.
What we
in the
got to
whole
do
country.
to change that? Is it what they call not an old boys club? Or
You know, I think a lot of that is really starting to change, but it's tough too because if with family obligations, and there's a lot of sacrifices that need to be made to have some kind of work-life balance, and it's a demanding travel schedule. It's a demanding community schedule because you put a lot of time into giving back to the community on behalf of the station. So I think it's not always just the corporation's fault that women aren't promoted to those positions. You've got to have qualified women that are able to have the support from their spouses and other help to be able for everybody to get it done. So it's a combination of things.
Well, one of my questions in the quiz, people are going to be amazed at the percentage of women breadwinners in families where men staying home. You will be amazed when you get the answer. Can't tell you the answer because
No, because then I'll get it right. But yeah, but I think it's starting to change. I think it's starting to change. I'm seeing more and more women into maybe not the general manager positions. Vice president, general manager positions are still under 15%, but the next levels, like the directors of sales, the news directors, much more increase in women in those positions. So
that's great.
Yeah, it's changing.
Now, if I remember correctly, because we showed that
clip.
It is too
late, though. I mean, it's 2013. Come on already.
Yeah, let's get going. We showed that clip where you were dancing in that contest.
Yeah.
And did you say, let me think now, did you say the next contest was going to be in Valentine's Day and Valentine's?
The Special Wish was having their next one, which is what I had danced in last year. Then I'd also done the Ohio Star Ball competition, but my next competition's in Cincinnati in August.
You guys should see her dance.
So I'm starting to practice right now. So
you said you practice a lot.
Yeah,
I've seen her. She's a pro.
Oh, when she showed that clip, we were amazed. I was just amazed because he picked her up and threw her over her shoulder.
Yeah.
Right around her neck, right around his neck.
Yeah.
So now you're a mother. You got a nice husband. You got three boys.
Great husband, 3 great boys.
And
although my 15-year-old Rob, I don't know. Yeah.
Only woman in the house.
He's got to make it till 16. He's typical 15. He's really testing me right now.
Now, are you kind of saying, because Kelly always says they're at school so I can say anything I want, 16 going on 34 or 16 going on 12?
Yeah, sometimes that way.
That way,
yeah.
okay.
Oh.
What surprised you most being a mother with 3 boys?
Well, include my husband, yeah.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. It doesn't always smell so good. They play a lot of sports, and my husband coaches high school football and high school track, and they all play lots of sports, and there's a lot of smelly socks out there. It smells like a locker room.
You're a smart lady. Have you instructed them where the clothes hamper is?
Exactly.
They know where that's at?
Well, the main thing is to get them to turn their socks right side out, so you don't have to reach in, and they're kind of like crusty and pulling that. Oh, I learned a long time ago. It was actually Sharon Howard. I don't know. Do you know Sharon?
I know Sharon.
Sharon gave me this tip because she had gone through it with her son. She said, however the clothes go into the basket is how they go into the washer. And if you don't have them right and they don't come completely clean, not my problem.
So how's that working?
I thought that's a pretty good tip. However they come in. Well, they don't pull, if they have layers on, they don't pull the layers apart even. So yeah, occasionally, however they come, I don't do it all the time, but however they come, that's how they're going in.
And the misters the same way?
No, he's pretty
that's
pretty good
pretty
at
good.
laundry.
He does laundry?
He does laundry, yeah.
Well, when I was married, I did laundry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see?
Because she
You're a
worked and I
modern
worked.
man.
We split
That's
everything
right.
50-50.
You know, and if I'm out of town, you know, and he does a lot of laundry actually.
Well,
He dirties a lot of clothes too. So he's
I've been
kinda-
watching you guys, and I'm
We're
telling you,
completely
the
different,
color,
aren't we?
the news, and the two new people.
Yeah.
See, I watched him when he was with Fox 19
Team
in
Cincinnati. Yeah, he's great. Jack's a
and
great
I
guy.
really like him.
Yeah.
And
Well, he's
now the
really
lady's name is
experienced. It
what?
makes a big difference. Yeah.
What's her
Deborah
name?
Lenz.
Deborah.
She came from Charleston, Huntington.
They really complement each other.
Yeah.
And that's so nice to
Yeah.
see that.
They both are experienced. You know, been in the business a while and know what they're doing. So it makes the rest of us our jobs a lot easier.
You know, something I was going to ask, because I talked about Queen Latifah. Do you managers get a lot of these syndicated shows that are just starting up, and then they mail them out to you, and then you select and you look at the cost, because
Yep.
some of them are different costs?
Yeah, exactly. We work in our company, the company that owns ABC 22 and Fox 45 here, is the largest owner of broadcast stations out there, and we're soon to have 140 stations in 70 markets. So when our folks at the corporate level go out and start to talk to people about programming, they'll buy shows for a lot of the different markets, for a lot of our stations. So that helps us negotiate a better price. So yeah, the people that are syndicating either the off-network shows, like we have Modern Family coming this fall, 5 days a week, is another one we have. Either those shows or these first-run shows in syndication, they'll come in, show them to me, to the station general manager, and then we'll tell our corporate folks what we think about them, and then they'll help in negotiating that price, which was different from before when each station bought individually.
Yeah.
And now
Takes
we
a little
can,
pressure off of
yeah,
you,
it takes
too.
a little pressure off of me, so we can do some group deals on those shows.
So if corporate decides to, like it's going to be Queen Latifah will be this fall in the afternoon, does that mean all Fox affiliates for your company, Queen Latifah's
Not
are just-
necessarily.
okay.
They also look at the markets and what is a better fit for certain stations, and you know, like the viewers of ABC 22 are primarily women, primarily women with children, and so somebody like Queen Latifah, who appeals to a lot
yeah.
of different people, hits home right with those women, you know, in that
Something about
daytime
her.
audience. So it's going to be a good fit for that show. So they look at those kinds of things too. So we will have her show on the ABC station at 4 o'clock.
Well,
Kind
all
of
the-
the old Oprah time period of the day for a
Yeah,
lot of
4.
TV stations. Yeah.
Well, of all the ones out there, there's a lot of new shows out there, and they're all fighting for those ratings.
Right, and for those key time periods to be in.
But I got a feeling when
Yeah.
Queen Latifah comes on at 4 o'clock, you're going to be kicking butt
Well,
at 4
I'll
o'clock.
tell you, it's funny you mentioned Will Smith in the movie, because Will and Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith are behind the Queen Latifah show.
Oh, are they?
So, and you know, they have a lot of great connections, and it's going to be a lot of different topics, and then including some celebrities. So I think it's going to be really good.
Oh, it's going to be great. I can't wait to
Yeah.
see it. You brought some pictures, right?
I did.
You guys
the
got
new
those pictures ready? I'm
yeah.
not sure what they were, because we've had
Well,
some.
we've got, I think, something from the show.
You guys put any picture up you want, we'll just talk
We'll
about
just
it.
tell you what it is. That's the new studio.
Oh, yeah.
Because when I was here last time, we were just getting ready to launch.
Yes.
Yep, in HD, in high definition. So that's the
Wow.
new studio. I've got some pictures there.
What you got next, guys? Silence.
Yeah.
You got the next one up ready? There we
Yep,
go.
there it is. And there's you can see the green screen and the cameras. And they see they have the monitors right under them.
I've been over there for that. I walked around with one of the girls, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's.
What you got next?
That's actually the weather center, but look what you can use it for other things. It's
things, yeah.
amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
How many pictures did you bring? 4, 3.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
four. And there you can tell the background. Ah, me.
There's Lisa.
Yeah.
That lady looks familiar back there. Who's that? I've met her before.
Back there?
Back in the
She's
back.
our assignment editor, Jill Krause. She works in news. She's one of our
what's
news
Donna do?
managers. What's that?
Donna. Isn't there a Donna that works back in that edit room that I talked to? Okay, she answers the phone, Donna.
Oh, our morning producer, Donna Lavoie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She's our morning producer. That's Jill, though.
Nice lady.
Yeah, Donna's
Very
wonderful.
nice
She
lady.
produces the morning show.
Well, great things are coming.
I
Great
know,
things are going on
exciting.
now. Fox 45,
Yep.
ABC 22. Good stuff. Thanks for coming back. Really appreciate
Thanks for
it.
having me back. I love being
And
here.
the next time you come, I'm sure you're going to be taking some videos of your next competition, right?
Maybe.
I want to have you back
Okay.
and show those because I love your dancing and I love
Thanks.
dancing. And had so much fun with you last time. I said, ABC called, then would you come to New York and be on the 2013 Dancing with the Stars? You said, I don't think so.
yeah.
But you're very good.
Well, thank
and
you.
some of the contestants they had are a lot better than they were. So you get an A+ on
Thank
that.
you.
So Lisa's still going to be with us for a while. We got that quiz coming up.
Oh.